Okay, move over. I'm getting into bed. Move over. Okay. That's it. Over here. Hi. It's me. How are you? How you been? Did you miss me? Good. So I missed you. Give me a hug. That came out sounding like a command. I'm sorry. Please give me a hug. Okay. It's much better. I'm gonna squeeze you. You are so cuddly. Okay, so. Well, yeah, maybe you can. Okay, maybe you can tell. I'm a little jittery today. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it. It's one of those things, you don't want to say too much, but I'm definitely very, very, excited and kind of jittery today and feeling a little, I'm a bit nervous and just kind of unsettled, so I need you to help. I need you to help me. I need you to help calm me down. You ever have those days, where you just kind of, you're not really sure if something that's happening in your life is good or not, but you're excited about it anyway. Do you know what I mean? I know I'm being very vague. I'm sorry, but that's what's going on with me right now. So I'm just there may be something good happening in my life, put it that way, and but it might not be good. So I don't know how to feel about it, Like, do you look forward to something? Do you not look forward to something? Do you try not to think about it? But if you do that, are you denying yourself something really wonderful? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's just cuddle here for a minute. Maybe I can think about something else. So I've been cycling a lot. I'm doing 30K a week now. Actually, I've made it more than that. I did 32 last week. So yay! I'm seeing the swans getting bigger, which is really nice. And I don't have any swan stories for you, unfortunately. Oh, but I do have another story. I do. You want to hear a story? Okay, this one. Maybe you've heard this one before, maybe. But if you haven't, here, let me put my legs around you like this. Okay, if you haven't heard about this is really fascinating. Seahorses. Yeah, those creepy things? They're really creepy. Do I need to explain this to you? No, I will anyway, just because I need to talk, or I'm just gonna get jittery. Anyway, those things, they look a bit like horses, obviously. English is not known for its excessive descriptions of things, is it? Sea horses. Horses in the sea. And, the little curly, cute things. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what purpose they serve. Nothing in the ocean serves any purpose. They're just freaky things. They're just like aliens, all that stuff down there. Globs and stuff with jelly in them and no eyes, and they just float around and filter plankton. Anyway, okay, so seahorses. Now, the thing about seahorses is, and I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. If you don't, you're in for a treat. Seahorses are the only creature. I think Loki's trying to come in my room. Is that you? Is that you? Loki? Loki? Come on up and say hello. Loki? Loki, I'm busy. I'm cuddling here. Do you mind? Do you mind? What do you want? I'm telling a seahorse story. It's really important. Okay, you can cuddle with us, but just come over here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you don't mind if Loki joins us, do you? Okay. Loki's my cat, in case you didn't know. Okay, so the thing about seahorses is that they're the only creature, I think I'm gonna have to double check this because, accuracy is really important. No fake news and sweet nothings. It's the only creature where the male is pregnant, carries the babies, and gives birth. And I saw this video the other day of this male seahorse. And he's pregnant, right? He's got this big belly, and there's this weird little kind of slit in the front of his belly, and he just kind of he goes pew, and he like shoots out these like baby seahorses, millions of them, like they'll just go pew, just. And then he like gives another contraction, and he goes pew, and more of them come out, and he goes pew, and more. Like these millions, these little tiny seahorses. They're just flying out of him. It's kind of nuts, and they're fully formed. They're just really, really tiny, like really tiny. Because seahorses aren't that big to begin with, and he's got like 1,000 of them in his belly. And it is so strange because the mother, who apparently, she deposits the eggs into him for some reason. And I guess they get fertilized inside him, somehow. And then he carries them, and then he shoots them out like a cannon, like he's a seahorse cannon. It's ridiculous, because there's like millions of little tiny they look like little commas, just flying out through their dad's belly. Now, granted, if you could tell the difference on sight between male and female seahorses, this story would be a lot more compelling. I grant you that. But still, isn't that cool? Isn't it amazing that there's this experiment that nature did, that the male of a species actually carried and gave birth? I think that's... You're not impressed, are you? Well, do you know how hard it is to come up with entertaining horse stories? Honestly. Or duck stories, or squid stories. I've never told you a squid story. Well, okay. I gotta save something for your birthday. Okay, yes. So, yeah. So there were no seahorses today by the pond, but the baby swans were there. They're getting big, and that was really nice. And let's see, what else? I'm writing my novel, my third novel at this point, and it's going well. I actually have several novels on the go at once. It's just the way I do things. I just, depending on my mood, I write a bit of each one until one is done, and then I put it away for a while so that it can kind of age like a fine wine. Takes me years usually to get a book out, but it's because it's such a big project. You know, a short story is just a story, but a novel it's like 20 short stories kind of all patched together. So, well, that's not really accurate, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so there's enough about me. I'm just being crazy, caffeine addled, crazy chick right now. So, but I do like lying here with you, I have to say. You are calming me down. You are. Yes, that's my foot tapping down there. It's just nervous energy. It is. It's just nervous energy. Just ignore my foot tapping. Yeah, I know it makes the bed shake. It's okay. What do you care? It's nice, right? No, it's not this. No, this is not that kind of audio. No, stop making the bed shake. Okay. So. I'm surprised you like cuddling with me, actually, because sometimes I'm just so giddy, so silly. And I talk a lot when I'm happy. But I'm happy, so what am I gonna do? Let me see, what else can I talk about? I've already covered the seahorses, so that's good. Check that off my list. Oh, speaking of bed, have you seen those videos on, maybe it's on Twitter or something, of people with considerably more gymnastic skills than I have, who stand at the foot of their bed, they do a backflip, and then they bounce because they're landing on the bed. They bounce and they grab the covers as they're bouncing, and they land on their back with the covers over their head. Have you seen that? I think that's pretty cool, but I have to think, how do you work up to that? Because one of these times, like in the beginning, you're gonna just fall on your face and like break your neck and stuff like that. I guess they're all gymnasts. I don't know. But I do appreciate people's attempts to get into that creatively. So. Yes, I am winding down, as a matter of fact. It must be you. You must be the soothing presence in my life, which is what I hoped. You'd help calm me down. I do need you. I do need your help. I'm not just here for you, You're here for me. You help me, so I hope you feel good about that. You feel really good. And that makes me feel good. So what do you do when your mind is buzzing? How do you think about other things besides the things that you don't want to be thinking about? What do you do? Because I've tried meditation and stuff, and it's okay. It works for 10 or 15 minutes, which is nice. It's a good little break, and I've tried being busy and keeping myself busy and doing housework and stuff like that, but I can't. My mind is like It's, wow, it's something else. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine. You know those things where you send a ball down a track and it falls into a pan, which then flings it across the room, lands in a pot, and then that knocks over a bell, and and it goes all the way through, and then it, pours a cup of coffee for it. That's my mind, basically. I'm sure this is not coming as a surprise to you at this point, but my mind is always working, so I have to try to calm down. I have to try to just relax sometimes. Okay, this is my second attempt at calming down. Okay, all right, good. So, here we go. Serious now. Let's calm down. Deep breath. Maybe you can breathe with me. Maybe that'll help. That feels good. Just let all the tension go. Oh, I can feel your heartbeat. That's very soothing. It feels good. Your feet aren't cold today. That's nice. I know it's been really hot lately. I know. You're very cozy. You're very serene influence in my life, so thank you for that. I'm feeling calmer already. Hope you're doing okay. No, I've been chatting and buzzing and talking a mile a minute, but I really hope you're doing okay. No, I didn't have chocolate or sugar, no. I'm not coming down from a sugar rush. Although you'd be forgiven for thinking that. You have the nicest cuddle technique. Have I told you that? I like the way your hand just kind of lazily caresses my arm. It just feels very nice. It feels very intimate. Thank you for listening to me. Thanks for being here for me. You help take my mind off things. I appreciate it. I love spending time with you like this. I'm so glad you want to be here with me.